Hello, my name's Freaky for Music. I'm here to do a video on what I think are the 10 greatest hip hop albums of all time, in my opinion. You can disagree with me on some, but I'm just make this as quick as possible. And let's just get started. The first album, in my opinion, I think is great, is Dr. Dre's The Chronic. Unfortunately, it's a fucking reissue. Couldn't find the original copy nowhere. Checked eBay and checked Amazon. Couldn't find it. The original copy, so I was just like, fuck it. I just pick up the reissue. But it's a great ass album. My favorite track on this album has gotta be Lyrical Gangbang. It samples that Led Zeppelin When the Levi Breaks beat. And that fucking song on this album is just fucking awesome on so many damn levels. If you don't have this album, go fucking get it. Bottom line. Next one, in my opinion, has gotta be Death Certificate, Ice Cube. It's a funny ass hip hop album though. It really is. Tracks like Horny Little Devil, Doing Dumb Shit, Look Who's Bornin', Giving Up the Nappy Dugout. This album is just so fucking funny and a classic. First of all, if you also don't have this album, you need to go fucking get it. You need to go fucking get it. I'm demanding you to get it if you don't have this album. Because it's so fucking classic and good. Here's another one. Illmatic, Nas. It's gotta be the most overrated hip hop album, but it's still a classic. My favorite song it gotta be on this album is Life's a Bitch, One Time for Low Mine, and Halftime. That gotta be my 3 favorite songs from this album. I play this fucking album so much. I'm surprised this album ain't fucking broke. It's so fucking good. If you don't have this album, you need to go fucking get it, because it's just so classic. And what more could I say? Tupac's Me Against the World. Classic. It's gotta be the most saddest Tupac album in his catalog. Because mainly it's later albums before he had died. It's more like celebration and enjoying the thug lifestyle. But this album is more personal and sad and all that. But songs like It Ain't Easy, Death Around the Corner, So Many Tears. I mean, those songs on this album just so personal and paranoid and all that. Although there are some up-tempo tracks on this album, like Heavy in the Game. That also got to be my favorite track. Good to play when you're in a car and you're just in a good-ass mood. Blast that shit. And Old School, which he dedicates to Slick Rick, LL Cool J, and all them. But it's a classic album. If you don't have it, I know most of y'all probably have this album. Well, if you don't, go fucking get it. Up next is Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg. The original copy. But I think this is the original copy. Anyway. Because it don't have that digitally remastered sign at the bottom of the album. Well, it's the original copy, I think, but it doesn't include the tracks G's Up, Hoes Down. I think this was a reissue in 93. But anyways, classic hip hop album. Don't have, you should get. My favorite to top it off. My favorite tracks have gotta be Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None, Pump Pump, Lottie Dottie. It's my 3 favorite tracks. West Coast classic. Raekwon, going on the East Coast now. Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links. It's gotta be his most underrated album in his catalog. Most people, like, when this first dropped, most people just slept on this album. And when it dropped, and shit, when I did some research on this album, I heard didn't match the sales success of other Wu-Tang solo artists. But anyways, classic hip hop album. Mafia related. He just did his best on this album. Ready to Die. I know most of y'all got this. If you're into hip hop, one of my favorite Biggie albums. And just a classic. One of my favorite albums. Life After Death. I know most of y'all got this. One of my favorite albums also. One of the greatest albums of the 90s. Tracks like My Downfall, Going Back to Cali, and I Love the Dough. Those gotta be my favorite tracks. Also, Hypnotized, that's my favorite track. And I think on Kicking the Door, it's like a subliminal diss song aimed at J-Woo, the Damager, and Raekwon, because Raekwon said some stuff on the Cuban Links album. And Biggie got offended, so he did a subliminal diss song aimed at J-Woo, because J-Woo dissed him on One Day off Wrath of the Math and all that. But anyway, classic hip hop album. You should have it. I know most of y'all have it. Go to the last 2, and that's Eminem, the Slim Shady LP. Classic. I know most Eminem fans have this album in their collection. And last but not least, Jay-Z, The Blueprint. One of my favorite Jay-Z albums. Because I have a lot of fucking Jay-Z albums, no doubt. But this one got to be my most favorite. And also Reasonable Doubt, which I totally just thought about when I was digging through my collection, picking out the albums. Classic album. Don't have. I know most of y'all do. Pick it up. But my favorite tracks up here has got to be Song Cry, Jigger That Nigga, Izzo, Hova, and You Don't Know. It's got to be my favorite tracks on this album. If you don't have it, like I said before, fucking go get it. That's it for the 10 greatest hip hop albums in my book. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos and peace out.